Toledo is one of the oldest and proudest cities in Spain. During Roman times, one of the greatest settlements was established here. Later, the Visi Goths recognized the strategic value of this city on the Rio Tajo. It became the capital of their empire. The cathedral and the often rebuilt Alcazar dominate Toledo's skyline. Both are imposing buildings. Elevated on a mighty rock foundation, the city's unique location served a useful purpose for its eventual defense. The city was the scene of many a bloody battle. Long before the arrival of cathedrals, and prior to rule from Castile, in 712 AD, the capital of the Visigoths was violently integrated with the Muslim Empire of Al-Andalus. At the end of the 11th century, Alfonso VI reconquered the city without bloodshed. The new Christian ruler was a tolerant man. Throughout the centuries, Toledo has been regarded as a cultural centre of medieval Spain, a city of three cultures. Here, Arabs, Jews and Christians lived together in peace until the time when the Catholic Church grew intolerant of other religions. However, traces of the former Jewish and Arab religious communities were not completely obliterated by the Spanish Inquisition. By 1492, 36,000 Jews had been driven out of the city forever, and Islamic belief was also banned. From 1580, it was forbidden to use the Arabic language. Thus, the Spanish sovereigns wiped out two of the city's cultures. After the reconquering of the town by Alfonso VI, the Christians were forced to use a former mosque as a prayer house. In 1229, construction work on the monumental Toledo Cathedral began. In 1493, the Gothic masterpiece was completed. The proportions of this enormous cathedral make it one of the most spectacular in Spain. Unfortunately, because of missing documents, little is known of the cathedral's architects. Nevertheless, its master builders must have been experts in Gothic style. Because of its art treasures, the cathedral is definitely worth a visit. At a height of 90 meters, the steeple rises above the building's 5 naves, as well as the surrounding houses of the city's old, picturesque alleys. At the end of the 16th century, Toledo became popular as a city of art and artists. In 1577, El Greco came to live here. The mighty fortress of Alcazar is a world apart from the cathedral and served as the model for the later building of El Escorial. Since its construction in the 16th century, the city's landmark was rebuilt and restored following numerous wars and hostilities. In 1520, a revolt against Charles V broke out in Alcazar, and in 1936, the Spanish Civil War raged here. Now the city's houses have regained their former glory, and the citizens of Toledo are proud of their historic inheritance. Alleys are full of life, plus the aroma of culinary temptations. Marzipan is a real speciality. It was introduced by the Moors in the 8th century. In spite of its popularity, the old city still contains many tranquil areas. The massive and noble Bisagra Gate embodies yet another symbol of the fusion between Arabic Moorish and Spanish Castilian architecture. Swathed in colourful and dramatic history, Toledo enjoys a unique place among all of Spain's old and fascinating cities.